Hi and welcome to part 7 of your power yoga sequence for beginners. I cannot believe that we are already on part 7 and it's going to come to an end. And if you're not sure what that means, is I have curated 8 floors and this is already the 7th floor. And like you've read, we are going to work on the glutes today. Why I chose to work on glutes is actually that it is a very ignored muscle in the yoga space, but I feel like we have great asanas to help you really stretch also and strengthen them, which we're going to focus on today. So you're going to feel relieved from any kind of stiffness in the lower back, in the glutes. Plus, we sit a lot of times on our glute muscles and we don't really get to train them as much. Today, we will focus a little bit on that. And if you really like it, please drop a comment down so I know that this helped you. Now, we will have our warm up, we will have power yoga, and we will also have the stretches for glutes in the end. So make sure you finish that and do your Savasana and then leave. Let's get into it. If you have not already roll out your mat and be seated in a comfortable position of your choice. So we can start with our centering practice as always. Sitting down, you can roll your shoulders, inhale up and exhale, slightly roll it back and down. This will feel slightly different, and maybe sometimes if it's stiff, it feels weird to sit here, but try that out and close your eyes. Today, I want you to focus on the tailbone and the mat that is right under your hips. Bring your attention towards this area and just notice how you're feeling. Are you feeling stiff? Is there any pain? Or maybe you're feeling just completely fine. As you take a deep breath in, I want you to expand your belly out as if it were a balloon. Also trying to breathe into the lower back, whatever that means to you. And as you exhale, release, draw that navel in towards your spine and feel as if you're elongating the spine, kind of taking your head up towards space so that you really elongate. Really good. Take in a deep breath. As you expand that belly, breathe into your lower back. As you exhale, elongate that spine, draw that navel in. Really feel like there's a string pulling you from the head up. Inhale and blow that balloon in, expand that belly, breathe into that lower back. As you exhale, elongate that spine, shoulders slightly roll back and down. One last time, take a deep breath in, expand that belly, expand that lower back, breathe into it. As you exhale, elongate that spine and feel it lift up. And slowly just normalize your breath here. As you bring your chin towards your chest, slowly blink, open your eyes and bring your head up. Let's start with our warm-up. You can come to all your fours. Surprise! This must be my favorite posture to start off our warm-ups with. I want you to take your right leg behind. Now before that, you already know, if you have not done my videos before, make sure the knee is right under the hip and your wrists are right under the shoulder. Take your right leg behind and I want you to start rolling it back and forward. So you try to roll and get your heel behind and forward. This is more towards the calf muscle, but if you really stretch it out as you inhale, come forward, exhale, go back, you will also feel it at the bottom of the glute muscle. So you're really allowing that tension to release. Inhale forward, exhale back. Continue to do that. Now while you're doing this, make sure the spine is not dropping down. Try to tuck that tailbone in. Keeping a neutral spine while you're doing this is really important. Now wherever you are, push it back and hold it there. Keep that neutral spine. Feeling that stretch all along your legs. For 2 and 1. Now come forward and lift that leg up. Really expand, holding it there. And gently we start to pulse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and take it up. Now take that right leg to the left side and place the toe down. Take that right leg up once again to the right side and place it down. So you're kind of creating a rainbow with your leg. Try not to arch the spine. Keep that spine neutral while you're doing this. 1 and 2 and 3. And if you're like rainbow, you can think of anything that makes a semicircle. Maybe a wheel of a car or a watermelon. Continue. 2 and 1. Superb. Come back to center. Exhale. Release if you have any tension. And let's do it on the other side. So take that left leg behind. Exhaling back. Inhaling forward. Tuck that tailbone in. Exhaling back. Inhaling forward. Awesome. Continue to do that. Inhaling forward. This feels really great if you've probably just woken up, or if you in general feel any stiffness in your legs and your glutes. This is a great way to start. Now take that left leg up and hold it there. Try to close the hip. Don't open the hip too much. You can point your toes and stay there. Elongate your spine. Try to feel like someone's pulling your left leg back. And pressing the palms into the mat. Tucking that tailbone in. Staying there. Hold. And let's start to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and take it back. And we start to make that semicircle shape. Continue. The weather today is quite dull. It's probably going to rain, and there is an IPL match today. And if you already did not know, I'm from Bangalore. I hope you're continuing your asana practice. So, and there's an IPL match, and I'm from Bangalore, and it's RCB's match. And I really hope it happens and we win. But yeah, let's see. Probably by the time this video is out, we'd know if we won or no. Last one, huh? Take it back. And come back to center. Awesome. You can move to your child's pose. Before we start our power yoga sequence, you can just take one exhalation. Oh, and I just didn't consider, if you didn't know what IPL is, it's a league that you can definitely Google and read up about. Come to Parvatasana with me as you exhale. Draw that navel in towards the spine. Now, your Parvatasana should not look like you're arching your back and leaning forward. You bend that knee and push your chest towards the thighs. So you feel that length along your spine. And when you're doing that, you will feel your glutes stretch too. Now from here, I want you to inhale and take that right leg up. And we start to pulse it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull back and hold. Try not to open the hip. Close that hip. Staying there for 2 and 1. On the other side, take that left leg up. Inhale and we go for 1, 2. Now when you're doing this, try not to keep the leg loose. Try to engage the buttocks every time you pulse, keeping the hip closed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push. Engage the buttocks, engage those glutes, and exhaling down. Awesome. Now roll forward. You can either go from your plank or drop the knees down if you're a beginner. Exhale, melt into your vinyasa. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha. Come all the way up to a cobra. Exhaling to your Parvatasana. Awesome. Now get your knees down and you're going to get your hands slightly behind like we did in the warm-up. You're going to take the right leg up and keep it in that 90-degree posture. So you're never going to move the knee. You're only going to move the hip and you're going to pulse up. So you're going to make sure the hip is closed and start to pulse upward. Now, this is weirdly called donkey kicks. And it's not typically an asana as such, but it's something that comes with what we do. It's a variation of an asana, I can say. Continue to pulse, and this really works well on the glutes. Take it up and hold it there as if you're trying to give a high five to your ceiling. For 2 and 1. Release down. I know if it's burning, you're doing it right. On the other side, left. So you're flexing the toe, not lifting the hip. Keep the knee facing down, 90 degree of the knee. Press the palms, tuck the tailbone and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why donkey kicks said. They could give it any other name. 7, 8 and 9. Push it up. Engage the buttocks. Hold it there. You're doing good. And release down. I want you to walk your palms forward. Exhale and come to your plank position. You can either go down from here, completely melt down to the mat. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, and exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now from here, you take that right leg up, inhale, like we did in the first asana, and step the right foot forward. Now you come up and try to lift that left leg up into your Virabhadrasana 3, or what we call the Warrior 3 pose. Now if you're someone new to this pose, keep the front knee bent, back foot engaged like how we did in our warm-up. Point that toe and try to look forward. Now if you're already shivering here and you're not stable, stay. But if you want to challenge yourself, you can get your hands to your waist and try to lift up. Make sure you're focusing on engaging the muscles as much as you can, elongating the back leg, staying there. I'm shivering. I hope you are too. Hold it for 2 and 1. Slowly release. Move back to Parvatasana as you exhale. That was definitely challenging. Exhaling to Chaturanga. We're going to take one in between, both right and left, Urdhva Mukha and Adho Mukha Svanasana. For those of you who are new, that was a vinyasa. Step that left foot forward, take that right leg up, and you can point the right toes. Hips are closed as always. Bend the left knee softly. See if you want to take up the challenge of keeping your hands on your waist, or option to have it in a namaskara in between your chest. And your chest is parallel to the mat. So you're staying there and you're only going to feel that tension if you engage your buttocks. Keep your toes pointed. Hold it there for 2 and 1. Parvatasana as you exhale. Go forward to plank. Take your chaturanga, knee down or up, and melt down into the mat or hover. Come Urdhva Mukha and Adho Mukha Svanasana. For the next asana, you get your right foot forward once again and turn the left toes also outside. We're going to come to a Kali asana, or a goddess posture. So adjust your stance however you like and come to that goddess pose. Trying to create a 180 degree from one toe to another, and keep the feet wider than hip distance apart, and you're going to go down. Tuck the tailbone in, go down, and this will feel really good on the inner thighs to strengthen. But I want you to squeeze the buttocks and tuck that tailbone in. Now stay there, go down, and I want you to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go down. Hold it. Now if you feel like, Simran, this is easy, you can always lift the heels off. I'm going to do that. See what you want. Wherever you are, engage the buttocks. Stay there for another 5. Deep breath in and out. 3, 2. Great. You're doing great. Don't leave the posture. And 1. Awesome. Go down. Parvatasana. Exhale. Your plank. Knee down or up. For your vinyasa. Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha and Adho Mukha. For this sequence, we have our One last asana, which is Utkatasana. So I want you to walk right leg forward, left leg forward, knees bent. Adjust your stance here. Feel all your 10 toes on the mat. Lift the heels up slightly and then place them back. Now sit down as if you would sit on a chair and slowly start to lift up. I want you to have your hands on your waist here and tuck the tailbone inward. Why so much importance to that? Because we kind of have our spine rolled out in general, not necessarily for all, but mostly we do. And if we don't tuck the tailbone in, we don't really engage those glute muscles. So do that and then sit not forward but back like you would on a chair, and this burns. Stay there. Awesome. Engage the buttocks, pull the thighs together, hold it for 2 more counts. And one exhaling, you can keep your palms down, walk back to Parvatasana. Your Chaturanga, as you exhale, melt down, Urdhva and Adho Mukha Svanasana, once again coming up to your mountain. Now again, take your right foot forward. We're moving to our stretches. As you walk the right foot towards the left hand and come to your pigeon posture. This works on your hip, your glutes. Now wherever you are, if you're falling down on the right hip, try to roll and then you will feel it on the glutes. You can walk the back foot behind by tucking the toe in, and you can completely melt down here. That was actually really nice. A short burst of many asanas that are helping our glute muscles. Breathing into your pigeon posture or Kapotasana. The same inhalation we did in our centering practice, bulging the stomach out and trying to elongate the spine. You can come back up as you inhale. Now wherever you are, sit on your right hip and open the left leg out. You can get the foot closer to the thigh and turn your chest towards your left toes. Bend that knee and extend both the hands and grab the foot. So it's okay if you're bending it this much. There's no competition at all. We just want to release the lower back of any tension. Now wherever you are, hug or hold that foot, the soles of the feet, and inhale, lift upwards. You should feel the stretch on the calf muscles, the thighs, and also on the lower back. You can just stay here. There's no need to go ahead. But if you really feel like I can push a little more, you can inhale and exhale. Don't drop the head down. Imagine chin to your shin. So when you're pulling forward, think chin to shin. One more breath here. And relax. Coming back to Parvatasana. So roll to the front of your mat. Keep both your palms. Coming back. Mountain. Left foot forward. Drop the back knee down. You can walk this left foot towards the right and come to your pigeon posture. I am going to tuck the back toes and really draw myself behind till I get a good stretch on the glutes and the hips. And from here I'm going to exhale and melt down. You can have only your forearms down or extend both your hands. See where you're at. I'm going to drop my head down here. And I'm going to really breathe into the posture. As I inhale, bulge the stomach. As I exhale, elongate that spine, tuck that tailbone in. Slowly come back up. Now if I sit back like this, then I'm not facing you. So you can sit back on the left hip and practice as I just make sure that I'm facing you and bend that knee. That left knee is bent and the foot is near the right thigh. The toes are pointing towards me, chest is pointing towards the foot. Bend that knee as much as you'd like and grab that sole of the foot. Take your inhalation, lift up. And if you want to extend or think of chin to shin, do that here. Breathe into the asana. Trying to deepen your breath with each time really helps you deepen the practice as well. And consciously moving in your yoga practice will really help take it to the next level. And slowly release and come back up. Okay, now from here we're just going to lie down on our back slightly as we go stretch out. So completely lie down, and while we are here I want you to do a glute bridge, but something that would help strengthen and also help stretch out the lower back. So keep the knees bent and the feet are hip distance apart, and tuck that tailbone in so you can feel the entire spine on your mat. Now maintain this posture once you tuck that tailbone in and feeling the spine, including the tailbone, the lower back. There's no arch here, and I'm going to lift. Maintain that posture of that spine. Think of elongating the spine. Very good. You can keep the palms down. Stay there for 2 and 1. Exhaling down. We'll do that once again. See if you need to correct the posture. Tuck that tailbone in. Inhale, squeeze the buttocks, lift it up. Maintain that spinal elongation, or basically feel your spine elongate as you tuck the tailbone in, not trying to overstretch. Holding it there, engage the buttocks. And exhale and down. Awesome. Now from here, bring both the knees up, and I want you to wrap one knee around the other, or think of someone sitting on a chair with one knee over the other, and then you're going to hold your ankles and pull it out. So that really feels great on the glutes, on the lower back, on the hips. On the other side, so you're wrapping them or just crossing them and then pulling it apart or away from each other. Release and keep the feet down once again. Knees are bent. Feet are mat distance apart this time, and you're dropping both the knees to the right side. Inhaling up, exhaling on the other side. Inhaling, come up, and our well-deserved Savasana. For today, there's not much that I want to really say. I want you to just extend your legs, keep the palms apart. But one thing, like I always say, is give yourself this 2 minutes of time to just stay in complete silence. The mind will throw a lot of thoughts to you. Some are called for and some are uncalled. But whatever it is, just acknowledge them and let them go. And trust in the process of your mind just clearing everything out. And we can start our Shavasana here. I will guide you out of the Shavasana in 2 minutes. Relax the body. And release the weight of your body on the mat. Bring your attention back towards your toes and your fingers. As you wiggle your toes, your fingertips, and drop your head from side to side. Bring the feet together, interlace the hands above the head, and really stretch out. Toes are pointed, arms are extended. Give your lower back, that spine, and your glute muscles that stretch, and bending both the knees, turn towards the right side, forming a pillow of the right arm. Place your left palm in front of your chest and sit up. You can be seated in a comfortable position of your choice. We'll end with a gratitude session here. You can have your hands in a namaskara mudra in front of the chest and think of one person that instantly comes to your mind who you want to pay gratitude towards. Thanking this person for whatever reason, with all your heart thanking them, with that inhalation allowing that gratitude to flow through your body, to spread in your body, and exhale and relax. With that, start to rub your palms. Once you feel that good heat energy, cupping the palms, place them on the eyes, your face, your chest, and your entire body. Looking at your palms, you can slowly blink open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that training was good, and I will see you in part 8. Until then, move with love. Bye-bye.